Hello everyone, my name is Shubham and in this video, let us talk about the Xiaomi Mi 5 which is supposedly, not supposedly but of course the Xiaomi's new flagship. So it is being a long time since Xiaomi has made the Mi 4 and is continuing the series like Mi 4i and Mi 4c, and now it's high time that Xiaomi would be launching the Mi 5. So in this video, we'll be talking about the leaks and some of the expectations from the Xiaomi Mi 5. And I already made a video regarding this, but it was around 3 to 4 months ago, and I wanted to redo it because in this 3 to 4 months we have seen many things like 3D touch and fingerprint scanners and a lot of more things. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video and talk about the Xiaomi Mi 5.
Here we go.
Firstly, let's talk about the expected price of the Xiaomi Mi 5. So I am expecting personally that Xiaomi, being a company to release phones with a low price, should do this same with its flagship. So for India, I am guessing that the price should stand around about 25 to 27,000 Indian rupees, and that would be kind of nice. And I'm also thinking that it would be again dividing the devices into three different sections: 16 GB, 32 GB, and the 64 GB, or the 32 GB, 64 GB, and the 128 GB. So if they do it, of course the prices of them wouldn't be same, and I'm expecting that of course that the 32 GB is going to be priced at around 25,000 Indian rupees, and the highest model, which would be of 128 GB, can go as high as around 28 or 27,000 Indian rupees. So again, many people are guessing that the Mi 5 would come in many variants. So they are guessing at least two variants to come out, which would be the Mi 5 regular variant and the Mi 5 Plus variant. And of course, the Mi 5 would be priced higher than the Mi 5 regular version. So that's why I'm guessing that Mi 5 should also come in the same storage options, but with a price tag of 1,000 rupees more. For example, for the 32 GB, like if the Mi 5 is priced for around 25,000 Indian rupees, the Mi 5 Plus should be priced at around 26,000 rupees, and then the series should continue. So that was about the price, and now talking about the device specifically, let's now talk about some of the leaks and rumors about the device. So as I already told, the Mi 5 is supposed to come in two variants: the Mi 5 regular variant and the Mi 5 Plus variant. The Mi 5 Plus variant is of course rumored to have like a bigger display and more performance, and that is why it would be separated from the Mi 5. Except for that, there cannot be many other changes from the Mi 5 to the Mi 5 Plus, and that's why I think that this is the only difference which we are going to get. Like 0.2 more gigahertz clock speed, like we saw in the Redmi 2 and Redmi Note 2 and the Redmi Note 2 Prime variants, and that's pretty much it. So one much rumored thing about the Xiaomi Mi 5 is that it would be having a bezel-less display. But that is kind of irrelevant according to me, and that is not going to just happen because the thinnest bezels that we have seen right now is on the Sony. I forgot the name of the device, but it is from Sony, and that was a really dope looking device. But I'm not expecting a similar kind of thing from Xiaomi. But if it turns out to be true, it would make the device look very nice. So you can hope for the best and hope for Xiaomi to include it. But for me, that is just not going to happen. And now let's talk about some of the expectations from the Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Xiaomi Mi 5 Plus. Starting with the first one, I'm of course expecting Xiaomi to put in a fingerprint scanner. This being lagged from the Mi 4, I am expecting that Xiaomi should take lessons from the respective companies like OnePlus and Huawei and some more companies like Coolpad, and shouldn't integrate the fingerprint scanner somewhere around the device. According to me, the most comfortable place to put the fingerprint scanner inside the phone is the back, like just below the camera module, and that is one of the most amazing place to integrate a fingerprint scanner. You just put your finger at the back and boom, you're inside the phone. And of course, the fingerprint scanner has to be like very fast for this process, and that's why I'm expecting that Xiaomi should use a great quality fingerprint scanner, which it would be integrating on the Mi 5 at the back. So another very, of course, kind of feature that Xiaomi should include in their Mi 5 is the USB Type-C. So we have seen that many companies like OnePlus and Xiaomi itself have been integrating USB Type-C in their smartphones. And I am thinking that Xiaomi should do this same thing in their flagship series, which would be of the Mi 5 of course. So I'm expecting that that both the phones Mi 5 and the Mi 5 Plus would be having the USB Type C to make this phone kind of future proof, as many of the advertisements say. Another expectation for the Xiaomi Mi 5 is that it would be having Android Marshmallow. Like, I am expecting that Xiaomi is taking so much time improving the Mi 5 because of this only reason. Because they want to include Marshmallow, Android Marshmallow in their latest flagship. And that's just a wild guess, and I just cannot confirm anything about it. But I am having an internal feeling that Xiaomi would be including the Marshmallow, Android Marshmallow in their latest flagship, which would be, of course, the Xiaomi Mi 5. And this should again help the hardware of the device, of the fingerprint scanner, to configure more with the software, because you might be knowing that Android Marshmallow officially supports fingerprint scanners, and this should be well integrated in the settings option. So in the camera section, I'm expecting that Xiaomi should integrate the laser autofocus feature, which is not seen quite as much in many devices, except for the OnePlus series and the LG series, LG G4 and G4 and so on. So we haven't seen that feature in many devices, but I'm expecting Xiaomi to put in this device, which would be the Mi 5, to improve its camera performance and for optimized laser autofocusing. So coming to the processor sides and the performance side, I'm thinking that Xiaomi would be including about 4 GB of RAM, or maybe 5 or 6 GB of RAM as per their likings. And I, along with many other people, are expecting that Xiaomi would be including the Snapdragon 820 processor in their device. So as I already told in my previous video, the S7 is leaked to have Snapdragon 820, and Samsung is working with Snapdragon to improve the Snapdragon processor, and that's why I'm expecting that Xiaomi should get into the race and should include the Snapdragon 820 processor in their own flagship device. So Snapdragon 820 being the latest chipset from Snapdragon would definitely draw some attention towards the Mi 5 if Xiaomi launches it before the S7. So talking about the displays, I am expecting Xiaomi to put in the 4K display in Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Mi 5 Plus, both of them. So this would again gain much of the attention towards the Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Mi 5 Plus, and this should again make Xiaomi earn more from the devices. One more expected thing that Xiaomi can include in the Mi 5 and the Mi 5 Plus is the 3D touch technology. So we have seen this 3D touch technology from the iPhone 6s, and this should again be integrated in most of the devices for the future. Like, again, in the Samsung Galaxy S7, it is rumored that it would be again having the 3D touch technology, and I'm also expecting that the company Xiaomi should again include it in their flagship devices to again improvise other companies to include it also. And again, MIUI being a very featureful ROM can again include more features, improvising the Force Touch in it. So Force Touch or 3D Touch, which is the same thing, can be implemented in MIUI, which would be running on Android Marshmallow, and this would just be really awesome for Android users, because one cannot simply hate MIUI, and MIUI based on Android Marshmallow would definitely perform very well. And the third thing is it would be having 3D touch to make the device more featureful. These three things would definitely make the software side the strongest point about the Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Mi 5 Plus, and I hope that this happens. So that was kind of the last expectation that I'm having from the Xiaomi Mi 5. If you want some more information, expected information about the Xiaomi Mi 5, you can contact me in the comment section below, or you can find me on the social links that would be in the description down below. So with that said, we finally come to the end of this video. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it, and also you can subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button, of course. So also share this video with your family members and friends, and finally, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.